What's up, Marvel family? It's your boy, the zombie, right here. And this man right here, he is the #1 ranked Star Fox player in the world. Give it up for the Hitman.
There's 64 Star Foxes, by the way.
Hey, you know that for the Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch, they're gonna actually emulate it. So you're gonna be able to play the 64.
Yeah, I know the
Star
Nintendo
Fox.
Switch. Yeah, for the low price of way too much.
I thought that thing was included.
There's like,
and you're online.
all right, there's like 6 total good 64 games, and all of them have been remastered. So like, hot take, who gives a shit?
For a low price of $50, you could have Star Fox 64.
I mean, dude, I fell asleep playing Mario Kart 64 back in the day, and like, I'm not gonna pick that over Mario Kart 8. What the fuck? No, thank you.
I know.
Hard pass. Jesus.
That's why you keep
the Genesis
whatever you did
runs
behind.
better on the Switch.
You let yourself
Yeah, right.
you know, you see yourself progressing to the next level, which is pretty funny, man.
Yeah.
Hi guys, we miss you. It's
mean,
been a long time. It's been what, almost 2.5 months. Are we dating ourselves?
it's been too long.
It's been too long. We've been away from you guys.
A lot's happened. A lot's happened. I mean, I got caught up in the snap, so you can't blame me.
I was learning how to
came
cope.
back, dude, and my wife moved on. She had a Snap family. She had 3 kids. She was on Snap.
You're like, damn it. You can start swiping.
Jeez, oh, Snap.
Should I Pokemon Snap that?
Yeah, snapped a lot of Pokemons. Half of them. Thanos was like, no, there's too many Pokemon. There needs balance.
Shit, you need to balance the power level, that's for sure.
Girl, tell him.
Dude, can you imagine, like, it goes up to Goku, like, your power level's out of whack. Let me balance that out for you.
Xeno could do it.
Oh, that's true. Oh, man. Well, guys, we're here to talk about a little bit of brief of What If and get into the Shang-Chi review, even though it's been out of league breakdown and everything. You see Venom?
And if you haven't seen it by this point, you just don't want to see it. I mean, let's be real.
Me, I couldn't see it
Pretty sure
because
it's streaming now. Isn't it?
the newborn and then all these new mandates are coming up. I'm sorry. So, had to get that negative COVID test so finally able to get in and experience it live.
Miss me with the negativity. My test positive, my attitude positive, my vibe all positive. All right. No
Explosion.
Here. No Senor Ray.
Oh man. But yeah, like Loki wrapped up. We're looking forward to Hawkeye in mid-November, I think it is. It's gonna pop off. Yeah. I know we recorded earlier a contest video that is still in progress, but we haven't. We're just gonna shoot it out right here. The video's still coming out that we shot in a undisclosed location. Me and my car and in his cool studio that he made. So yeah, so I'll give you a little recap before the video of this video comes out, whichever first is a contest about creating our original Hawkeye theme song that's gonna play before every episode of Hawkeye. No matter like we think it's gonna be another 6er or another 8-episoder.
Yeah. Wait. What about this one? And then like you see like the whole town and the castle, and like the ice guys come out. I like that one. I put my vote out.
I think we'll get copyrighted if we keep going with that. The Game of Thrones.
Like I'm in like 7 whole seasons. God.
I have a Game of Thrones
That's
right
gotta be
there.
like 4 straight days. It gotta be like 4 days that somebody's wasted watching that intro. If they watch every episode. I can't remember the intro to any show I've watched. You know?
Dude, for a while, everybody had that shit as
Besides
their
that.
ringtone, man. I was like, what's going on? Another episode starting?
Although, all right, look, 2 intros I would not skip at all, ever. Like, in fact, miss me with the option to ever skip it.
Okay.
Fucking 90s X-Men. Come on. Oh my God, that shit rips. Absolutely. Oh, you're spilling your cereal out your lab. Hi. You gotta get some new noodles for your bowl because you jumped up with joy. Then, all right.
Today on X-Men.
I guess I'm kind of because I'm going like the same era and the same even channel or whatever. Gargoyles. Gargoyles has some bangers too. You ever watch and the voice acting? Damn, so good.
Yeah, it's pretty
If you
cool.
haven't watched Gargoyles, man.
I did watch it, but it's been a while since I can't recall. I know what is it on?
The animation it looks silly as shit now, but like
You think it still holds up or not really?
it's on D+.
Oh, that's right, it's D+.
Both of them are on D+.
I was gonna get into
I mean,
it, but
you know that the animation is, and so are like the references. And is this a cell phone? Like, all right, yeah, okay. But I mean, if you go for voice and you go for drama and music, man, that freaking show banger.
it's just sad how
Absolutely
they
love that
easily could die. You just knock over the statue and that's it. They're done.
shit. So yeah,
Didn't
those are
they
my
kill
2
one
things.
by accident or something like that?
What about you?
Forgot who they killed. It was not the girl, right? Who died? It was somebody else. Like one of their friends or something. That's what Goliath gets so crazy. Like, what have you done to my people?
Oh yeah. No, something like that. Like it was an inside joke.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what about you? Any theme songs come to mind that you're like, nah, do not skip? I mean, I know
It's morphin' time.
we know Bluey.
The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, man. Come on, you can't skip that.
Power Dude, that's all that 90s like go hard or go home, skate fast and eat ass. You know, that's all that is.
It's like straight in your
The whole era
face.
was
Boom,
just
boom,
like-
boom.
Absolutely. Heck yeah, Porch. Power Rangers. You know, hell yeah. That too, man.
That's what I have my that's my
I
ringtone
think
right now. It's just a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme. So every time
And then, all right.
every time
another
somebody
thing,
calls me, I'm just like, hold on, give me a second. I'm not answering. Let it get to the second course and then
no,
I
mine
answer.
is the freaking. Mine's the Guardian from Breath of the Wild. It's all. It's like it's all chill. And you're like, what was that? All right, and then like, there's a couple even anime themes that slap that come on, and I'm just like, you know, like singing along. Like,
Dude, for me when I used to watch
like I don't speak Japanese, I don't know what they're saying, but like.
me when
You can Cowboy Bebop, dude.
when it was Toonami, dude, the Roni Kenshin one, TM Revolution, dude. Every time I hear it, oh man,
Oh, it was so annoying, but it was just so good.
the one that also
You
got
know
me,
it
dude.
was.
The one that also got me like a little teary eye is when I saw finally like the Gundam Wing Endless Waltz when Wing Zero finally gets his the mobile suit comes out and that song comes out. Endless Star.
The waltz ended.
What was it called? I don't want to play it because then we get we get hit with a strike. But yeah, that one's pretty cool. I like that one. The Endless Waltz one.
Oh man, what is this pod? Is this all of a sudden I love the '90s?
We're reminiscing,
we
man.
just flew off the. I'm sorry, man.
Thank God
I got
YouTube
thinking
came out with
about
chapters.
intros.
So if you guys don't want to hear us gosh in the '90s,
really
you can fast forward.
You know? That's the energy we're trying to build.
Like you guys are like
yeah, for sure. No, but also we want to like give you an idea. This is what we want. We want people to like hear it and be like, yeah.
Exactly. That's who we are. We're just 90 babies.
You just see our. Whatever. We're not gargoyles.
We used to wake up at 7 in the morning every Saturday to start our Fox Kid lineup.
In my day, you couldn't pause TV.
If you miss it, you miss it. You gotta wait for the recap of next weekend, or like Saturday night morning. You know, when I remember this one time I got really upset at my dad because Power Rangers used to come really early, and it was the arc of the Green Ranger, you know, when he was barely getting introduced and stuff. So I was like, all right, finally I'm gonna see him. And my dad's like, no, we have to go. We used to live in San Diego at the time. He's like, we gotta go. I'm like, no, I gotta see this. He's like, no, you gotta go. He just took me from the hand. He just literally dragged me out the door. I was like, no. It was like life and death for me. I was like, you're gonna make me miss it and this and that. And after that, I didn't talk to him the whole freaking day. I was like, what happened? I was like, he's like, is this a show? I was like, it's a show to you, but not for me. Big Power Ranger.
It's real to me. See, he still hasn't recovered from that.
Oh,
yeah, he's
man.
blowing through his mask.
Exactly. Right? He's like,
The mouth closed.
hits the notes all the time.
Tommy.
Yeah. He has those removable mouth things.
On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh. It's funny how Toonami started airing Dragon Ball Z before Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball came after Dragon Ball Z was finished.
Well, I mean, it didn't really have like if they had started with Dragon, I don't think a lot of people would have jumped.
That's
on.
true. It has a small, like it actually drags a little bit, but
I mean, it was just like I think it was smarter, honestly, but it was like
it's like straight action
that fighting, that appeal, you know. Yeah, like I would watch that and then I would go fight people.
I know.
All right, look, let's get back out of here.
With me, it's like
it in, all right?
The thing that made me punch my neighbor was freaking watching that first Mortal Kombat movie. Putting the soundtrack, he's like, dun, 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 dun. Ready? Punched him in the face, made him cry, kicked me in the nut. Oh, good old times.
Get out of here!
It's all good. We're aging ourselves. Hi, guys. That was reliving the 90s. Leave us your comment below. What was your favorite 90s cartoon, movie, or get to the chopper? Young Arnold, the Predator, and all that good stuff.
Every time someone asks me, like, what's your favorite era of whatever medium, of whatever, say, is music, movies, games, whatever, my answer is absolutely is right now. Right now, you have access
to everything.
Just to everything that's existed prior to this, more or less. There are some shadows, but yeah. I mean, right? If I wanted to go 80s, I'll go 80s right now. And then you're not always gonna want to hear the same song. You don't have the 8-track stuck in your dick, whatever. You like switch it up. Boom.
Yeah.
You're going a different decade. Like you can do that. Drop of a hat.
Pandora, Spotify, holla at your boys.
Exactly. Hey. You can go watch all this stuff right now. Back in the day, you had that and that was it, you know? So it's like, of course you loved it. You didn't have a freaking choice.
Yeah, it's all those crazy styles are coming back up. So
yeah, everything goes in cycles.
I'm gonna cry now. I'm gonna cry. See you guys. This then. I'm old. I'm playing.
Yeah, dang. This went down a road I've never traveled.
We're just. It was just two buds, like we said before, man. We
It's a
started
nice
this
vibe.
thing. When we started this thing, it's just us, expressing our love of comic books and all. You know, like we appreciate all the views that we've been getting, and again, I'll say thank you guys for still watching episode 5 of the Winter Falcon and Winter Soldier, because for some reason it's still climbing. But thank you. Make it go to 1,000 views. I really appreciate it.
It's a little concerning that you guys all watch it without your pants on. That I find a little troubling. Like I'm flattered, you know, but like, pump the brakes. Hit the brakes.
Hit the
Pump
brake.
Not the other thing. Good God! All right.
Let's get this crazy thing on the back on the road, man. We took a mean detours. It's like heading to Vegas and looking at the big ball, and stopping at the Clown Hotel. Have you been there, the Clown Hotel?
Stopping at the I went there just for the IHOP.
It literally a hop.
Best 24-hour pancakes I ever never had.
Like,
I don't know what the clown. That sounds like a nightmare.
man, right now I could have been having some pancakes, but no, we're here. I hope.
What's up, IHOP?
Hey, we're open 24/7.
Let's wind this back in.
I love the Marvel's Cinematic Universe. Welcome to I Am the Watcher. I am the All-Seeing. And today we want
Watcher.
I'm butchering the intro,
viewer.
damn it. Okay, hold on. I am the Watcher, All-Seeing. I don't interfere. I would like for you to come with me and ponder. What if? Isn't that how it goes? How he opens? Something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Unless that's Cosmos, I don't know, man. It's all a blur.
But I'm just saying, like, he's the only watcher. There's more watchers than him watching him. He's watching himself, looking at himself, eating himself. Isn't there more than one watcher?
Initially, that's what it seemed like. That was the idea. I don't know. It's always just been him.
Because I thought
but he's never like.
I thought when the Stan Lee came
He's
out,
never
remember?
stepped outside his own.
Yeah.
They couldn't like quantify what he was, you know, like power scale, because he just never had to participate. But that may or may not have changed. All right, so let's get. What were you expecting from the series going in?
Like, I just like the different.
Seeing what we saw of it prior to.
I was gonna actually do a ranking system, but I kind of forgot what episode is what. But for me, honestly, like, I like the T'Challa being a Ravager, number 1, and then if all the Avengers didn't like exist or been killed off, that was my second one that I like. And then the zombies, of course, was up there. Which ones you like? Your top 3.
There's a lot of weird nerfing and power buffing in some of these stories. There were some characters where like, he just died like that. But yeah, you know, it's like to perpetuate the story, so it's like whatever. It's canon in whatever universe that. Now they're starting to do the DC thing. Now that the multiverse is bust open, it's like, well, it all happened. It's all real.
Yeah, with the new Flash movie.
The T'Challa thing was actually, yeah. Where it's gonna reset everything and be like, oh, it never happened.
Exactly, like Zack Snyder. Who's Zack Snyder?
Because he saved what's his name?
His mom.
Saved Star-Lord. No, what the hell's his name? Why can't I think of his
Oh,
name?
we're talking about whatever. My bad. Yeah, that's the Peter Quill.
Yeah, he saves Quill. Because I mean that wasn't that episode, but regardless, he ended up saving Quill. even though Quill was just a regular ass dude.
And it's funny,
That was
he
kind of
was
cool.
working at Dairy Queen.
But then the question
Yeah.
is like the way he saved him. Does he then like retain the ego powers? Is he still celestial or part celestial or
Part
whatever nonsense?
Celestial.
Maybe, right?
Yeah. Because you see him like getting electrocuted, like
So yeah, we got a nice little peek of. We got some Dark Avengers out of this. This really went way farther than I thought. I thought it was just entirely hypothetical, right? That's what I was expecting. Like, oh, but like, what if there were zombies?
I wish I would have gone
Like
deeper
your
with the zombie thing.
7-year-old
That's
nephew
fine.
was like drunk on high C, and he's like, yo, but what about this though? You know what's interesting? Something I noted from, I don't remember if it was every episode, but I know at least a lot of them. They straight went for the jugular of Iron Man.
Dude, I
And
know,
that's when
right?
I started piecing it together. Maybe there's something more to this, you know? So Iron Man is the guy who invented time travel.
Yeah. He's got.
So maybe,
Yeah.
maybe Kang is setting up these events or allowing these events to play out in such a way that Iron Man doesn't have control of time travel.
So the TVA could be.
I felt. I mean, there's probably more there to it.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's not at all. But I really felt like there was a common thread with that.
I really like like you said, like
Yes.
they remove Iron Man right off the bat with the what's his name the Killmonger when he rescues them from the Humvee, and they're like, oh, we should create this suit. How about this? And then they're like, oh, when you create a mobile suit Gundam, like they said it. They said the Gundam.
Well, they did. They said the thing.
They said the thing, and then and like, sorry Tony, that's where you end. He's like, what do you mean? Then Killmonger just does his thing. He just he kills
Kills
him.
Monger.
He kills the Man of Steel. Not Superman. I mean Iron Man. And then the Watcher's watching him like, I see you doing that. Don't do it. But he did it.
Super no good.
Zemo, where are you?
Then we got to see the Dark Sorcerer Supreme, which was pretty awesome.
It was not Mephisto though. It was the Dark, like you said. He was because Doctor Strange becomes evil because he's trying to prevent his love from dying, but whatever he tried to do, she kept dying no matter what. She was at home eating a pizza. She choked on the pizza. She was taking a shower and she slipped on the shower. She was watching reading a magazine and it cut her finger and she bled to death. So no matter what he tried to do, she couldn't prevent him. And then the Sorcerer Supreme comes back. The bald woman comes back and she's like, "I'm here to stop you." And he's like, whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna lead to the end of the world. He's like, I don't care. I want her to be with me forever. I want to revive her. So he does, and she goes.
And the cool thing about all that is that like they allow them to explore it naturally. It's not like friendship and goodness wins. No, it's just like that's how it ended. I mean, you gained all the power. You got stronger than your good counterpart, but it didn't get you what you wanted, and now you just have all this power and nothing to do with it.
He goes, I'm sorry, I
kinda
didn't
cool.
mean to. Because he eventually does succeed in bringing her back. But since his appearance is all out of whack, she gets scared. And she almost fell off the cliff. Or does she did fell off the cliff? Or we created like a little planet eater type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only way he survived is protecting himself in the mirror dimension. So that's where he floated.
Mm-hmm. And then he straight up eats the Soul Stone.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty awesome. When he gets the Soul Stone, he's just like, oh.
You busted Yoshi.
Talk about chicken soup for the soul. Chicken soup for the Sorcerer Supreme soul.
And then in another episode, you see the one that's called Weapons of the the Avengers Didn't Exist. You see Hank Pym, fucking take off. He kills Iron Man by getting injected in his neck, right? He does something to his thing.
The Hulk one I thought was fascinating because it's legit. It could really happen, you know.
Dude, that's what solidified everybody was saying when the Ant-Man went up Thanos' butt and goes, expand!
yeah, the Thanos.
That's
so why I had all those spiky fruits. Training.
You know what those spiky fruits remind me of the Tree of Might from Turtle. Dragon Ball Z gets it, he's like, and he goes, yeah. They never explain why he looks alike. I thought he was a Goku clone. It's a Kakara clone, but
no, it was they did. They said that's what would have happened. That's what he would have been if he never landed on Earth and hit his head.
That was his what if.
If he never hit his head, that would have been Goku. Yeah, really.
That would have been his what if
so
origin
his name was
story.
like Turtle.
You become a turtle.
It was like alternate Goku.
And then you see how does Black Widow die? She gets capped, right? No, she gets shot because he can't
just
see.
drag her off screen. She's
like,
no, you.
Because they were saying like, oh, there's only one way and there's hope. Because they were getting picked off left and right. How did they kill Hawkeye too, right? I think so.
Well,
they killed everybody.
They didn't really go into it. It was just like, he gonna wake up dead. Like, I mean, this whole series, they really played up Ant-Man. Like, whether it was Pym or whether it was Ant-Man himself or even, what's her name?
Oh, the Hope.
Cassie? Not Cassie, was it?
No, it's a Hope.
Wasp.
Yeah. It was Hope all along.
Yeah, they even, like, gave her a really critical role.
Because I think, like, that's why he went all crazy because, Hope when she died, and that's why Hank Pym was like sad or mad, and that's why he killed everybody. But it's funny how in the zombie episode how it started with him biting Cap in the neck. He's like, what was that?
The censors.
And then they're writing, The Dark Knight. What was that behind you? Who is that behind you?
Stuff, and I'm just like in here.
Yeah.
All the lights turn off, and then just this red light turns on, and it's so creepy.
Do you have a hamster running around?
Move.
You have a hamster behind you?
Close.
Hamster ball?
He's running on one of those wheels.
He's like, squeaky, 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 squeaky.
All right. So what? Okay, favorite episode. What did you really like from the series?
I really loved T'Challa as the Ravager. That's my number one. Because you get to see good guy Thanos. I was like, what the hell?
I saw them credit Chadwick, and I was confused by that. Like,
yeah, me too. I saw that.
It sounded like him, right? I know he didn't do all the voices.
I feel like he did it before, like before this. I think he did this before he died. I'm saying. Because it sounded like him.
Yeah, it did. It wasn't him for sure in the end, in the last episodes.
Oh, okay.
They had somebody else credited for him, but still, it was like, the fuck, yeah, that threw me through a loop.
But it's funny, like Thanos is trying to justify his idea of killing half of the universe. He's like, yeah, it's like it's called it's divine. He's like, yeah, but no, you can't do that. He's like, all right, whatever. That was a good idea at the time.
And they really nerfed my boy Grapey. First of all, he's getting wrecked by his own minions.
Dude, they stomped the crap out of that.
Like,
That Thanos.
alright, look.
Get him.
Dude, okay, I know they're strong. I know Ebony Maw's strong. But, I mean, Thanos is his master, and he became that way by kicking the shit out of him.
Yeah. Whoa, what was that?
And then it's just like, oh, buddy, oh, boy. Like, what? Alright, whatever. And then, he gets just cut straight in half. That's it. That's the end of Thanos. He didn't react. He just looked at the robot and died.
Oh, the Ultra episode? Like, what happens if Ultra didn't die? Straight out slice and dies, bro. Another episode, continuing with the Thanos being a good guy. Then you can see the Collector was the freaking Mad Titan. He's like, I got sticky fingers. T'Challa, I got sticky fingers. And then what's his name? The guy with the arrow. It was cool seeing him back.
Green Arrow.
No, the guy who whistles and the arrows go. Yandu, I think it's called. His name is. Yandu that. Because you remember he dies in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 or 1? I forgot.
Yeah, Mary Poppins.
There, that guy.
She dies in Guardians too.
So it was cool hearing him as his own voice again. And then you got who else you got?
Yeah,
you got
great. What? Michael Rooker. Yeah, he's a big nerd too. He goes to all the cons. And
getting that easy money, man. Just show up like, yeah, I was that guy. I was that guy. Give me the money. I was that guy too. He was in The Walking Dead too, right?
I don't know if going to a con is ever easy money, but
nah, that's true.
Sheesh.
Waiting in line to get signing those things, and then
have everyone love it.
And like, just to go back to what you said, where the episode of what happens if Ultra didn't die, if Thanos was coming for the Soul Stone, and then he just goes, and then he gets all the stones for himself and becomes with this big ass body armor. And then he has those stones in his chest. He has the helmet that looks like he looked like Galacticus for a moment when he got big eating the planet. Galactipup.
Like a Mega Man villain. It's Ultron Sigma. Oh wait, that's an actual thing. Dude from Marvel vs. Capcom.
I was gonna say that too.
Don't talk about everything. You know they're talking about the remake of this thing. The remake of 2. Like all 1, 2, and 3 in a bundle or something.
Dude, I'll be sick, man. Especially with the next gen graphics with PS5.
I don't even know, just to have that game where people are playing it online again. Oh my god.
Let's do a beam struggle. Ready, go. No?
Wanna take you for a ride.
Beam start.
Get a gun!
Special beam cannon.
Full screen kill.
KO.
Ew. Alright.
And then that's where and then after that we see the last 2 episodes. The Watcher's like, I cannot watch anymore. I have to intervene. So the other episodes that you see you see Thor facing the freaking Ultron copy clones, right?
Party Thor, bro Thor.
Bro Thor. He's faced off after he faces Captain Marvel and all of them. They're like, Thor, calm down.
Oh. Aces is a strong word. Then what's her face? Marries Howard the Duck.
Oh my god, what was that all about? Interspecies marriage?
I mean, Howard's the pimp though. Like, wait, why did he get married? How did he get tied down? He's a playboy.
Exactly.
The duck. Well, he's like Brian Griffin, man. But like he actually gets it, I guess.
That's what I saw. So I'm like, what am I watching?
Most of the time you see him somewhere. Yeah, right. You're like, I've seen enough hentai to know where this
And
is
it's,
going.
it's quacking all night. Quack, 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 quack.
Bounce, bounce.
Daisy comes out. What are you doing with that girl? Daisy is not what it
You
looks
ever
like.
seen a corkscrew, baby?
Daisy there. You're like, what? It doesn't look like. I'm going to get Donald on you. How dare you cheat on me, Daisy?
But I didn't realize that the annoying voice chick from WandaVision was the annoying voice chick from the original Thor movie. I didn't
Oh, really? I
remember that.
didn't. Yeah. Did not know that. And then,
Yeah, Jane's best friend.
so yeah, so the Watcher assembles his broken Avengers. So you get Peggy from one universe. As the thing is, like before we get there, like Hawkeye and Black Widow are looking for a cure, a virus to stop Ultron, or something to stop him, and they finally do. And the Watcher's watching them, like trying to get through the files, and he's like, hey, he's there. You found it. It's like, oh man, come on, get the file, and he's missing the file. Sorry, next to him on the floor. And then he finally gets it, like, yes, okay. So yeah, so the Watcher assembles Peggy Hill. No, I mean, what's her name? Peggy Carter as captain. You got Killmonger as Iron Man. You got Thor as Thor, bro Thor. But it's funny how he picks him up. He's like, Thor, come down, Thor. He gets him. He's like, ah. And then you get
Yeah.
Then you get Doctor Strange, or the Ultimate Strange. Could I have a beer, sir?
Yeah.
Here's the beer.
Dark Sorcerer Supreme. And we got a little cameo from Zombie Wanda.
Oh yeah.
That was cool. I mean, it didn't last very long. I thought she would have put up a better fight, but it was still cool.
And it is crazy in that episode where Vision is like, what have you been doing? He's like, nothing. What are you hiding, Vision?
Yeah.
Nothing. It's fucking Wanda he's feeding. You've been feeding her? He's like, I'm
I
sorry. I love her.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Didn't he feed he fed somebody's body parts, right?
Yeah.
But he was keeping them alive.
Yeah, he's just chopping them off.
And it makes sense. Absolutely what would happen.
It's weird, man. I was like, damn, they went dark. A lot of good stuff in there. So yeah, so it's like
I felt like it was going nowhere.
Yeah.
At the very end, and then I was just like, bam, bam, you got real.
And then they got interlaced with them. It's like, all right, you're gonna face the what do you call it? Ultimate Sigma. Ultron. He has the thorns, like I said. He became the gauntlet. And it's also too like what happens is when he's gathering the Watcher's gathering all of them. Thor has the skull of one of the Ultron bots, and I guess Killmonger knows how to reanimate him, since he's the one. He created an army to invade Wakanda with the same tech. So he saw it and he got it and opened it and he turned it on. So he's like, okay, this might come in handy. Yeah. Which it does later on.
I don't know, man. I mean, Killmonger, what did we know about him? We just knew that he was out for vengeance, and like he grew up in Harlem. Like, all right, that's it. Like,
straight thug.
He didn't show any tech knowledge. He didn't. Just like, all right, yeah, he's smart too, I guess. Okay.
So yeah, so the device the plan.
Anyone can do anything now, I guess.
He got stabbed. He's like, ah. So what happened was the device the plan. So they have Thor, Peggy Carter, the Killmonger, and what's his name? The Maximus, the Wizard, Doctor Strange. He put protection spells on him. He goes.
Yeah, that was cool.
He goes. Ultron doesn't know we're here until we decide it's here. And he goes, hell yeah, we're the Avengers, or whatever. And then he goes like this. The thunder. He goes Las Vegas, and the thunder attracts him. Attracts Ultron. And he's like, oh crap. He's like, there is intelligent life here. Let me stop him. And then that's when the battle starts. Because the whole point is that they have also Gamora. Gamora has devised this thing that, what's it called? Crushes the Infinity Stones. It's called the Stone Crusher, I think. Stone Crusher. So he's saying, give me the Soul Stone, and then the machine will start. She's like, okay. So that's the whole plan. So eventually they do get the Soul Stone from Ultron. And they knock him down. They put it on the machine. The machine starts killing, eating up the stones. But then she realized, like, oh crap, like this is like a different dimension. It won't work on him because he's from this dimension and it only works in my dimension. A lot of dimension. But man, that battle scene was badass when Black Widow and Peggy Carter teamed up against Ultron when they're bobbing his head with the shield, like boom, boom. Keep him off balance, they said.
Yeah, that was cool.
All five of them, like.
Wait, what the hell happened to? What happened to freaking Ironmonger Steve?
What do you mean?
I totally spaced out. I forgot what happened to him. He didn't join the fight because they're like, oh, he's a pussy.
Oh yeah.
He was like in the iron armor. He was like, I'm a hero too.
So what happened is right there is like he wanted a rule. So when he pushed the attack of the Ultron bot head, he got the armor from Ultron, and it's I am gonna control the stones now. So even Ultron's like no. So they're going the hand thing. They're like this. They're like the stones are in the middle, going like that. And that's when Strange realized, like, oh yeah, like we're not supposed to stop this. We're supposed to separate the body from the mind. So that's when he imprisoned him in that was it called the mirror dimension. So he trapped Ultron and Killmonger in that thing. And that's when the Watcher said, like, I entrust them to you. So he's just watching them for all eternity. Because he had nowhere to go, the Sorcerer Supreme. But before that happens, like he gets infected with the arrow that they found. And they were looking for Hawkeye and Widow at the time in their planet since everything got destroyed. And then they throw the little Peggy, what's it called? Black Widow tells Peggy, like, I need a clean shot. Can you do that for me? He's like, yeah. So you see her like running up the buildings, Widow on her motorcycle, doing things that physics doesn't matter in that world, I guess. You see a flying bike, and then Peggy jumping right behind. Ultron open his eyeball, the arrow goes inside, and he's like, oh, what you did to me? And then he has that guy, what's his name from Hydra?
Why did I program such human-like eyelids?
I forgot his name, the Professor something green TV guy. TV channel. He's like, I am...
encountered a virus like me. I forget, it's like... standard.
And then he has like a big head inside his stomach. He's like, what is this? He's like, I am here to destroy you.
I am your programmed indigestion.
What is this
IBS,
feeling?
Bitch.
He's like, I don't eat. What is this feeling that I have inside? He's like, I gotta exit, control, delete, alt, delete. Oh man, but yeah. And then after that happens, after they defeat Ultron and gets captured, everybody got sent back to their world except Widow. She's like, please don't send me back because I don't have no one. You know, my world is decimated because of the Ultron. And he's like, don't worry, I'm sorry, but you have to go back. But what a twist. He sends them back to the our timeline. This happens after then Nick Fury sees her like, you're not my Romanoff, but you have her spirit. I was like, oh, they brought her back. It's like, I teleported you back to a world where this Avengers lost their Widow. Ours. Huh?
It was one. Oh. Well, our dimension, it's White Widow now. It's Yelena.
Oh yeah.
So they wouldn't.
White Widow.
Yeah, I think it was just some random dimension where it's like they're missing a Widow.
I told stop stepping on them. Be careful.
Hulk probably stepped on.
Oh shit.
Exactly. Like, hate puny spiders.
He looks tasty. Spoilers. For
But
Venom.
That takes me back to some weird gifts.
Venom, let there be carnage. Let there be a wedding and let there be a freaking crappy. Anyways. Yeah, they already gave too much. So yeah, so Widow gets to return to this place and everybody got happy like, hey, it's Widow, but they're still fighting the Ultron bots. That's what it was, right? Or no, they're facing Loki. And then when Loki tells her like, I thought you were dead, like I thought you were dead too. So I think that's the variant Loki before he came back before the TVA.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He could be the variant before they capture him.
Yeah.
Before he escapes again. Before he sees Morpheus.
A lot of leads in these shows, which is it's kind of funny that it's just gonna all be like they'll build up one-offs just for them to have them present in movies. But like, I don't know, I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting take. I just wish that there were more continuity with the shows afterward. You know.
Everybody was saying,
or all foreplay, and then
everybody was saying that about the tentacles that keep coming out. Is like, remember the guy from Marvel 2, like the video game, the green octopus guy with the eyeball. He's like, psh, 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 psh. Everybody's saying it's him.
What the monsters that everyone ended up. But then Sorcerer Supreme, Dark Supreme made him.
Remember he comes out in episode. Oh yeah, but on the first episode with Peggy Hill, when she opens the dimension, her tentacles come out.
And she goes, "Oh yeah!"
She goes inside.
And
yeah. She was inside the time warp.
But then Dark Supreme eats it.
And then she eats him.
That was one of the many monsters. In fact, that was like the one that he was like building up to.
He's like, calamari.
He's like training for a hot dog eating. It's like,
calamari, come here.
Gotta dunk the bun in water.
Give me the dim sum. Give me the dim sum. He's like, chop them up the birds.
He's like, I'm gonna win this contest. I'm gonna make you proud, mama. So speaking of movies, though, since we're on this whole subject, and since you mentioned we're going to talk about it, how about a little Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi? What do you think? You finally saw it. He took forever.
Shang-Chi! I think I blew the mic.
Well,
Shang-Chi.
First of all, this dude, usually the opposite is true. So what's established is that, like in all of MCU, in all of the multiverses and what have you, our Earth, our universe, is Earth 99999. So that's the MCU universe.
Yes.
Totally different from the comic universes, from all the other ones that they show. The characters all generally have similarities, but for the most part, they're kind of weaker. Um, Shang-Chi
Shang-Chi?
in
Jackie?
MCU is a lot stronger. I
Can you just
can already
imagine
tell.
Jackie Chan Adventures? Grandpa
Right?
starts saying Shang-Chi instead of Jackie.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi!
Hiya!
Yeah, Gramps.
Oh man, he's
Oh,
he's
shit.
badass, man. He's freaking cool. He's got like Spider-Man-esque powers, and he's like arms. He's
Yeah.
like freaking Nintendo arms, the little springies. Oh, it's so cool. And he has a dude. All right, so the guy's a big Dragon Ball fan. The director.
Yes.
He had a Kamehameha.
He's like...
It was like, and he was gonna. Oh, that was awesome. But then he was like, nah.
I know.
He's my date. I can't do that.
Hey, I'll
But-
give him the reins
See,
for
we
him
got
to
that. He's
do
got,
a
like,
live
he's got,
action
like,
Dragon Ball Z
fast-
movie. Here, take it. Whoever owns the rights to Dragon Ball Z, let
Right.
them take over.
Hey, slow down. You're a Cowboys fan. You ain't got no rings. So,
How about them boys?
sheesh.
Steamrolling people, man.
Video's over.
They were good until they say Cowboys.
Shang-Chi,
Yeah.
he's, I really liked it, man. I think we don't have like a scrapper.
Yeah.
And he has a lot more scrap and a lot more heart than any of the other Avengers we've seen, really.
Yeah, they really don't. They rely more on their techs, their god powers, instead of hand-to-hand combat.
What?
The only one that I could see has hand-to-hand combat is
Really?
either Bucky, Winter Soldier,
Like,
or Black Panther. Have hand-to-hand combat. Oh, and your boy that you love, his wing fu that you call it. What's it called? Sam. Wing fu.
Falcon America.
Falcon America. Oh man, let's see how they go with that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think she's got the bills to pay the skills. Like his fighting style, his techniques it's just.
Especially when he has a like I like the fight scene between Shang Li and Wuhan. What's his name? Wuhan. Okay, let's call him the Mandarin and the girl that does airbending style fight.
I mean, yeah.
The baby daddy
I
of
don't
Shang
remember
Long.
their names,
I mean of Shang-Chi. I feel like the only reason he accidentally, I think he accidentally found that forest with that bamboo. It was going, he was changing on him. He's like, drive my Mini Cooper this way, this way, this way. I feel like we're watching the Italian Job for a minute. Getting attacked, like, sir, what's going on? Like, look at the bamboo, it's moving. What? Where? Then he collapses on itself and everybody dies and he gets thrown out of the car.
I don't get that though. Okay, so that's the forest movement. All right, so first of all,
That's the
it
beginning.
closed on them as they were going full speed, right?
Yes.
And yet this dude comes through with an entire convoy. How did that happen? Was the forest was just oh, hold up, there's more. And then like the forest path, did it like count on them having a Jeep that would go 140 miles an hour? Like
He's like, it's too
people were
close.
walking through this shit. It's like, what's happening?
Yeah, I think that like that was luck when they went in there and he's like, we gotta find her, or because when the movie starts, they zoom on the flags, the 10 rings, and then you see him with his thing goes twiddling and they're blue. He has the 10 rings. When originally it has to be 10 rings. It has to be like mystic powers. Each had different abilities, I guess. But now for Marvel's sake, they made like a regular, what's it called? regular onion rings that he has in his hands.
Yeah.
So he's like whipping him around like.
I mean, yeah, like they showed. They showed that it's. Yeah, it really is. It's just like an extension, like an oral, like a chi extender. Really, that was essentially it.
Yeah.
But they didn't really go into the Mandarin's origins and like what all his powers were. They just said, oh, he was immortal, and he came from another dimension. So I mean, maybe it could have the same effect like with the Infinity Stones, where it's like maybe you can do other things with them, just
Yeah.
not there. Or maybe you just didn't find out all the. I mean, I'm sure we'll unlock new powers and whatever as time goes on, right? I mean, what's interesting about this character is that like comics didn't really explore him too much. Like, he's kind of a blank slate.
You keep changing his origin too. His organs.
Well, I mean, they did that with most of them.
So it was. Then they show him like conquering different eras and shit, different empires, and then that's when he came across, because he was reading books that it like there's a mystic, something mystical is up above, like in the forest or whatever. That's when he went on the convoy. He goes, he meets that girl Chung-Li, or spinning round kick. So you see a scene from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon eating a pupusa. Their fighting style.
And then Ryu turns upside down and flips his legs around and goes, I like some pound cake!
Haryog! Sasasadug! And then so when he came, he did his he threw his rings at her, and then she like matrixed it out the way. She like she getting shot at.
If you like it, don't put the ring on her.
She's like, dude, let me try to put the rings on you. Come on.
Kiss me with that. That's me. That's me.
And then when
that's why I should do their work too.
And then when he finally he thinks he has the upper hand, and then she breaks out the Avatar airbending style. She's like, she did a little mini tornado, throw him in his ass in the water. They both giggled and they left.
I thought it was the most interesting take I got from that movie was that it full on. I mean, I guess Doctor Strange kind of did really, but it like explored magic in a different light. You know, like magic has never been a thing.
Yeah.
And all that, except for of course Doctor Strange and like Ebony Maw, I guess, and like some others kind of dabbled in it, but like this was like, oh, it's mystic, you know, like there's dragons and there's all kinds of weird animals and stuff.
Dude, you get to see the nine-tail Naruto fox, bro. Remember the white wolf thing, like with the 9 tails? I'm like, hey, it's Naruto. Wait, that's Chinese. That's Chinese or Japanese? My bad. I'm sorry, guys.
It's Chinese.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. This is the 9 tails and from
cool, right? Like
Pokemon.
Like they're diving into like some down home mysticism. I thought it was kind of cool, you know. It's like making it real.
A whole new world. Whoa. There you go.
I thought it really did open up, and is that the same dragon that freaking Iron Fist killed? I don't remember. Remember you had to kill a dragon and like get the Iron Fist that way by like crushing its heart or something.
He's like,
I want to see those characters. Man.
He just went up in there and ate the whole thing. So yeah, so they leave their life of crime, and then the Chung-Li girl had 2 babies. One was Shang-Chi, And the other one was a girl. Her name was Zia Lee. You remember her name? Sai. Sorry guys, I'm butchering. What's a girl as Shang-Chi and
Sai.
It's Sai.
Gangnam Style.
Remember that? Anyway.
Up at Gundam style.
Oh. Jeez.
So what happens is the dad Woohoo, the original Mandarin, leaves. I don't know, he lives there unprotected. The Iron Gang shows up. She's like, we're here to collect. And she's like, oh no, leave my kids alone.
I don't have the nuke.
And then
You have to punish me.
we all seen so many hentai, we already know where this is going. So the kids are like, please don't hurt the child, and then they're alright, the children could go. And then he's like, but mom, you don't have your powers. I guess being attached from that loses her powers somehow. Plot device, I guess. And the Iron Gang will beat the crap out of her. Iron Gang, bro.
Her lands.
Huh?
Yeah. That makes sense. The power was tied to the land.
So her airbending style is not there no more. She doesn't have no airbender. So the Shang-Chi guy, the little kid comes back, and then Wee-Hee comes out. He's like, what have you did? What happened? It was an Iron Gang, bro. He came up, shoot up the place. What do you do? Nothing? I couldn't do nothing. I'm a 5-year-old. So that's when he goes.
Baby, I'm small.
But look, it gives the bad guy some motives. You know, he was good, but then he turned evil because to kill his love of his life. And then that's when it hit me. I'm actually watching a Disney movie. Because in Disney, either you have a parent, you either have the mom or you have the dad. You can't have both parents. Tragedy makes strength, I guess.
Both parents did that.
Eventually. So the Woohoo, Wee-Hee, haha, when goes on a murdering spree, killing the Iron Gang. And then when the guy tells him, where's your boss? Like, I don't know. So that's when Woohoo trains Shang-Chi into his martial arts that he knows now. So he has his personal trainer, the Death Dealer, I think it's called, the guy with the mask. I don't know. I feel like that we could have used more of the Death Dealer. It only comes out in 2 fights, and that's it. Before he gets his soul sucked out of him. He gets the Shang-Chi out of him. I mean, Shang-Tsung. Your soul is mine.
Alright, we'll work with you.
That's hilarious.
He's like, oh shit.
And then he sends he trains Shang-Chi, and then after that he becomes a great assassin, but he kills the leader of the Iron Gang, but he never comes back home. And then the sister's like, what about me? Where are you? So I guess she gets trained as well, the same style.
She watched, remember?
Oh yeah.
She watched them, and then she this after hours.
After hours training. Because she wasn't allowed to train, huh? Supposedly.
Nah, no girls allowed.
Fine, I'll do it my way. And then after that, we fast forward. I guess was it 5 years?
Yeah, it was no, it was much longer than that. It was like he was like 15, and then he came back 20. It was 12 years.
Yeah, 12 years fast forward.
God, no, 7 years.
I mean, 7 years fast
22.
forward. And then we fast forward to saying we see this guy getting out of this what is it, Porsche or whatever, Lambo. Let's go with Lambo.
Oh.
I remember it's a red car, and then you see that funny girl. Her name is what? Curly Kai. Anyways, his friend Shang-Chi. They're both the parking lot attendants. Like, come on, let me park it. He's like, no, bro. I know what you're gonna do. Like, let me go park it. He's like, all right, fine. Freaking peeling out, doing wheelies. Yeah, doing a wheelie on the car. And then move forward, and they go after work. They go on the bus. That's where the guy, what's his name? Iron Fist. No, not Iron Fist. The knife guy. Iron Knife.
Screw on.
That guy. The knife hand.
Guy with the screwy hand.
There you go. He's like, what's it called?
When your minion says to take the screwer and the fist bulb.
He's like, the guy comes up to him, like, hey, what happened? Give me your pendant. He's like, no. Okay. I must take it from you then. I was like, what? So random.
Yeah.
He's like, you're gonna touch my
Just like
gemstone.
that.
I got it from battling the gym leader. I got it from Brock.
Yeah, right.
And he's like trying to get in. And he goes to the little thing, hand the can. He's like,
I got 2 whole badges. Aren't you proud of me now, Dad? And his dad's over there. Mr. Bud.
doesn't he go like this? And he
Mr.
opens it up.
Bud.
2 badge.
We all know that's his real dad, right?
He's been hitting it.
And then
Mrs. Ketchum.
And then Ash's mom makes him eat on the floor like a dog. How messed up is that, man? I mean,
Mr. Mime is cleaning the house. Like, all right, eat your foot off the ground.
yeah, dude, she's an animal.
Mime. So they started fighting in the metro bus, like what's it called, like the raid. He's like, so after he's done killing the 3-4 minions, after he kills the 4 minions, so incapacitates them, you see Bad Rock 2 comes out. He starts punching him, like, give me your gems, like. Then that's when he reveals that, like, he has a little stubby, but he goes. Psh. He reveals a sword. So Shang-Chi's like, what the fuck is that?
So then we learn that Sean is really Shang, and he's a badass fighter. He's freaking awesome, and he has the same shoes as me, and I love those shoes. And why'd he run them on the street like that?
Oh.
Man, that hurt my soul. But the point is, he's a great fighter.
Picture of the shoes right here.
We got that from that. Like, that was amazing. And he got viral from that, and then everyone knew who he was, right?
Coming the Buzz
like,
Boy,
wow,
right?
This guy's amazing.
Hey, Buzz Boy.
Yeah, Buzz Boy. Then we learned that Aquafina knows how to park a bus, kind of.
Dude, he smashed like all the freaking what was it, against the trailer. He wedged it. That's how they stopped the truck.
She's like, great teamwork.
Like it's like us calling it back. What is this? What's it called? Speed. I thought what's her name was gonna come out of the bus. Keanu Reeves and what's her name?
Andrew Bullet.
There you go. The bullet's gonna come out.
All right. Hey, wait. Speaking of, hold up. Okay, I got a question for you.
Yes.
And you can answer in the comments. All right. This is.
Oh no.
This is a.
Okay, go.
This is a thinker. So this one, I looked at these two next to each other, and I was like, "Yo, but what if?" All right. Okay, John Wick and freaking Kevin McAllister. All right. You know who Kevin? Home Alone.
Yes.
Who you got? I'm gonna go with Kevin.
One is straight out like yeah, tactician, and the other one's just nice. It's like watching
Like
a mousetrap.
Like you give him prep time.
It's like fucking mousetrap. Yeah, I will with McAllister too. You found a way to take him.
But I'm assuming.
And Merry Christmas, you filthy
Right?
animal. Brrr, pop, 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 pop.
Exactly, dude. And then John Wick would be like, "What? I'm the boogeyman." And then Kevin would be like, "Help, hey kid." I mean, yeah, like John would actually try to murder him, but like, all right, what if Kevin like was neglected for the next 10 years and he just turned out to be horrible too, and then he wanted to go for the kill too? Like, I think he would have a fighting chance. Just saying.
That shit will turn into like the traps that Arnold set for the Predator, dude.
Right?
I'm over
Then
here.
he's caked in mud.
I'm over here.
Caked in mud at the end. What's he say? Oh,
Do you bleed? No, it's like, you ugly mother. And he goes, ah! He opens it up like that.
You ugly Baba Yaga.
And that's actually the Babadook instead of the Baba Yaga. So the reason why Bardock to Badrock had ended up getting the gem from I would say Carly from Shang-Chi, and then he walks out because what he ends up doing, he cuts the bus in half. The other half is the minions. This half is the people. He's like, yeah, we stopped them. They look around and he's like, where did he go? And then you see him like he has it in his hand. We don't know the importance yet of why he needs the gem, so they take off Badrock and the other guy. So they're walking home, him and the girl, they're talking about it, and they're like, oh my god, who are you? Like, I didn't know who you are. And then my name is Shang-Chi. And then he sees like a little letter. And he's like, what is this? And he goes to Morocco, where the Smiling Tiger and the Winter Soldier and Zemo went to. And that's where they end up going to the underground fighting ring. He goes, oh, for you to enter, you need to sign this. So he signs it without even reading what the hell. Why would you sign without reading what the hell you're signing? You just gave your life away.
Because he couldn't read Chinese, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's when they see the sorcerer friend.
Yeah, Wong and Abomination.
Oh, Wong and yes, Abomination. He's gonna be in
The Thunderbolts.
we don't know nothing just yet, but I think he's gonna be in what's it called, right?
Yeah.
With U.S. Agent and the others. Oh,
Thunderbolts.
Right for that. He looked awesome. He looked
They gave him a redesign.
much cooler than in the original Hulk movie. God.
But before we get to the main stage, like when they're passing by the hallways, you see like mini fights are happening. There's a Black Widow in there and a guy who's from the original Mandarin, remember? She's like an OG Black Widow, like the Asian girl. Like she had all black suit with the little Black Widow. She was part of the Black Widow crew that got woken up.
Right.
So she was facing the guy who was, his skin was orange, like from Iron Man 3. That's what I saw. And then that's when they're walking. Honestly, I thought he was gonna face the Abomination. I thought Shang-Chi was gonna face him, but it didn't. Abomination. But then you see, yeah. So Wong is facing Abomination. So he goes to throw a punch Abomination. He opens his portal. He fucking knocks on. He knocks himself out. Punches himself, which is pretty cool. He calls him by his name. I forgot his name. The actor or the person. He's like, good job, man. We gotta work on your timing or something. So he opens a portal and you see like a prison. So they walk through it. That was the end of them. Until later. And then he goes, take your bets. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean I'm fighting? He's like, you signed the contract. Like, what contract? The one you signed in the elevator. He's like, oh crap, really? And then he tells him, take off your shirt. Like, why? Just take it off. Because he went in there looking for his sister. He's like, have you seen my sister? Like, alright. He goes, if I fight, you're gonna help me find my sister. And he's like, yeah, I'll help you find your sister. He's like, okay. And surely be not, as soon as the door opens, she come over here, kicks his ass. He gets his ass handed to him. He's like, I know you're mad. I'm sorry. Stop hitting me.
All right, let's skip ahead just because we don't need to break down the whole movie.
Oh,
dude.
okay. I'm
Like,
sorry. So fast forward, they find out like he didn't,
It's
she
late.
didn't send the invitation, and then the black people, I mean the black dragons or the Mandarin people, come and attack her, and then they get kidnapped. Nah, they're like, they force them to get in the helicopter, so they go back to the compound. The dad is like, hey, what's up, bros? Dad, hi, dad. He gets the two pendants, like, you're the one who wanted them? He's like, yeah. So he puts them in the dragon's eye, and it gets, water goes everywhere. Then that's where they show the road map to through the forest. Right?
That's when they introduced the magic.
Oh yeah. I like that scene. He was like, I thought it was Sub-Zero like controlling the water.
No, it was really cool.
Sub-Zero. And then they do something, I guess, and they get thrown into the dungeon. And then they hear like loud coughing and like, and they're like, "Who the hell is that?" And then they freaking see the original Mandarin. Oh my god! What's his name? Trevor or something? The paid actor.
Yeah.
They tell him, "How come you're not dead yet?" He's like, "Oh, he's keeping me as his pet." I'm like, okay.
I remember when I saw that originally, I was like, "Man, this is stupid." Why would they waste Ben Kingsley like
Yeah.
in the Mandarin? But now with it, no, it's really good.
It gives you more
I'm glad we
context,
got
because it's
some
funny
real
that how they
closure
kept
with
it
that.
alive. Kept
Yeah.
it going.
Well, I mean, they really revived the whole thing. They're like, well, the whole time it was the
It was an act.
10 Rings who kidnapped Tony and all this. Like, it was there from the beginning, which was really cool to me.
And it's funny when they barely come in, like you see him. And then all of a sudden this chicken thing with wings and no head and a body just rolls up. Everyone's like, what is that? What is that? So anyway, so the reason why he wants to go there is to get the wife back, because he thinks they're holding her captive. But in reality it's not, it's something else. He's messing with his Wuhan. What is missing with his head. He's like, well, we're gonna go over there, we're gonna take your mom back. He's like, dude, your mom is dead. He's like, no, it's not. So we gotta go warn them or whatever. So that's when Shang-Chi, the girl, and Trevor escape in their Honda Civic or whatever it is. The only reason why they survived the forest is because... What happened?
No, it's toward the end.
I'm saying that the only reason why they survived the forest is because they have that chicken thing. Just tell them to go left, go right. I'm like, where's the path? You just follow me, and just... They get there. And they're like, oh, and then you see her aunt. Your mother left you this thing. So they give him the garment. His traditional costume with the dragon scales, I guess it is. He's like, oh, my dad's on his way with his army. They're trying to unlock my my mom from that dragon gate that you have close behind. And he's like, why would he think like...
here comes my teeth.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's looking really mean.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. And it's funny when the Mandarin comes out, he's like, I don't mean no harm, I'm just an actor, I didn't do nothing. I use my acting skills.
He just plays dead for like from then on.
He's like, don't cry for me, it's an all an act. He's like, put your hand down. Just and it's funny how they explain his motivation for him to become an actor. It's like, I remember when I was 10 years old, we went to go see Planet of the Apes with my moms, and my mom's is like, like, I can't believe the monkeys knew how to act. And then he's like, he thought it was real, and his mom's like, no, it's fake. We're acting. They're like, we're just acting. Like, oh really? They taught the monkeys how to act. Oh, that shit lost me, bro.
Everyone's just thinking like, this guy.
And then he's like,
it's really cool that you found your
your
purpose. The monkeys.
He's like, oh, I can't believe you still don't. And then they cut him off. Like they don't relieve that, like reveal that they're actually humans inside the costumes. He's like, yeah, like you learn how to act, and you freaking brought USA to their knees. Like, yeah, I did that. So, oh god, he's a good actor.
It was a gig.
Freaking Trevor, man.
That was Ben Kingsley, man.
He's gold. So anyway, so yeah, so eventually, okay, you get 3 SUVs, right? You know, most.
My day shows up.
And then you got the leader, and then you got the iron guy with the blade, and then you got like how much you could sit on those freaking cars? Like 8 people, 4 people each.
What is up with that Chinese like that cliche character with the screw-on fist? I think that was like a Bond thing originally, right?
Yes.
What is that?
He broke it off and he put another one on.
Yeah.
You're telling me you couldn't put a regular hand on?
It's only in like Chinese bad guy stuff that they do that.
Yeah, you break
things.
It's a trademark, bro. Everybody has to have like one missing eye or a freaking giant teeth.
Yeah, let me get the wrecking ball hand. Does that have a 9mm screw joint? Oh, it doesn't fit. Let's get the flex tape. Get some flex tape on there. Let's see if it fits in the screw hole. Some WD-40. I can't unscrew this with one hand. It's really hard.
I was like, how convenient that emerald sword to fit right there. Custom size. So like, I was trying to do the math. Alright, so you got 3 vans. You got 3, right? And then you got what? It sits 4 or 6 people in there, right? So you see it come out like 4 on one side and 4 on the other, and then the freaking and then the Iron Fist guy, the Mandalorian comes out too. So that's 2, and then you got 3 more, right? They come out of that van. Okay. Tell me why towards the middle, it looks like a freaking all-out army showed up out of nowhere.
This is the way.
Out of nowhere, everybody was evenly matched. It's like everybody had a dance party. I'm like, how the hell you fit all those people in that car? Like they get off and then keep going on.
Yeah.
So they're fighting, and then
just assume.
it's the clown car coming out of the trunk too. So Shang-Chi's like, all right, we handle these guys, you handle your dad. So he goes to face his dad, and his dad is like, you're not ready for me. So he fucking owns them. He freaking one punches his ass into the ocean. He's like, one punch. He sends them floating down. Then his dad does his levitation thing like Magneto does, all the way to the supposedly where the gate, where the wife is being held. He's knocking on the door.
Yeah, he can straight up fly.
He's like,
with his rings.
So he's punching him with the.
Oh, that was so good.
With the 10 rings, punching the wall, trying to let him go, to open the door. Because he keeps seeing his wife like, help me, I love you, let me go. So then
I would love a weapon. That'd be so fun.
Hell yeah.
As a hitman. The idea of trying out. Retractable arm thing that you could like, oh, the fun I would have.
That'd be hilarious.
Go on.
I'll record it. So he's punching and all this, and this dragon thing comes out of it. He's like, what the hell is that? And then more of them come out. They're actually soul suckers. They're like what do you describe them as? Vampire soul guy people?
Boomer humor.
And then Death Dealer just gets killed like that. He just gets sucked.
Got the boomer humor. Boom.
Boom. Boom. He gets picked up in the air and then goes sucks the air and then he falls down. Because they're telling him no man-made weapons could hurt him. And they're like, that's bullshit. I could kill him with my sword. He's like, oh crap, it's not working. It's not working. And how convenient, they have the sword that stabs him and it falls down.
Then the good heads killed what's his name, Death Adder or whatever, and then he's
the death
like,
dealer.
oh damn. All right, we're yeah, Death Dealer. I don't know, man. It's a name.
He's like, we should work together, and he's like, okay, we should work together. Release them. Like, release who? They're not no one captive. I was like, okay, whatever.
Wait, didn't all the souls pop back out?
Yeah.
After they popped the dragon? My god. Dude, it's too late, man. Alright.
There you go. So yeah, so the big baddie comes out still.
It's kind of like 10. Alright, anyway.
So the big baddie eventually comes out of the gate. And he's like a super soul sucker. I thought I was watching a Godzilla film. He's a kaiju. So when Shang-Chi was floating in the water, like all the way to the bottom, you see the air bubbles come back into him, and his mom is like, breathe. He's like, and then that's where he saw the dragon. They summoned Shenlong, the eternal dragon. Shenlong. So he comes out, he's riding the dragon. He's like, ooh, you could ride dragons now? I could ride dragons now. So the big baddie is fighting the dragon, and they're holding each other. And then that's when the dad Shang-Chi faces his dad one more time, and he ends up killing him. And then the soul sucker gets his dad. Then he realizes, like, every time I see you, I see your mother. So he relinquishes the 10 rings, and it goes into him. It goes like a sonic ring. They're gold now. So I was like, he goes, the master of the universe, like, I have the power. So yeah, so they're fighting, and then he jumps on the dragon's head, and he does a Kamehameha. Puts the 10 rings down the thing's gullet, and explodes it. But before that, that girl, his friend, he has a lucky arrow, and it goes through his neck. That's a lucky ass shot, bro. Yep. With the bow and arrow, she's like, I got no miss. He shoots it, gets him, jumps up, Kamehameha, boom, blows up. Because originally it was like he was sucking the dragon's soul, like he almost lost. I don't know, it was a weak ass ending, but whatever.
Yeah, right. Alright, so what I got from that was that the Mandarin was some interdimensional being who was immortal, and who brought with him this relic that they go into later, but they don't know its origin, they don't understand it, so they're starting to explore other universes themselves. This was the event, what's his name, Banner and Marvel and the others.
Yeah.
So he brought it with him, but he didn't know its origin. He didn't know what made it tick and all that. And whatever his power was, he passed it on, besides just the ring, to Shang-Chi. But also that he was able to be defeated by whatever that dragon was.
Yeah. And only when Dr. Wong, Dr. Wong, when Wong expands the rings, he sees, like, wait a second, what is this? It's like a little beacon. It's like, it's pulsating, like it's calling out to something. To who? Who knows? Surfer. To Mephisto, or someone, or Galacticus, or Silver Surfer, or the guy with the techno. I don't know. So it has a beacon. So whatever. I feel like it's gonna be paid off in the Fantastic Four.
And Eternals, probably.
Oh, Eternals too. You think it? Yeah, right. What came out first? Because it got pushed back, so it got flipped. First, it was supposed to be Eternals and then Shang-Chi, but then they flip it. Felipe.
Right.
But yeah, that's Shang-Chi. So yeah, like the Hitman said, yeah, they're trying to figure out what they are, and then you see but hey, the most important thing is like the Doctor Hulk is no more Doctor Hulk no more. He's Bruce Banner. He shrank down. I feel like he's gonna play a role in She-Hulk. Remember the series?
Yeah.
And I found out another tidbit. Since I found out that Universal owns the rights to Hulk. That's why they haven't made no more movies. And
maybe for the best. I don't know. He's kind of a one-note character on his own.
but they're saying as of was it 2 days ago, they say Marvel and Universal have reached the deal.
Planet, or World War Hulk.
Yeah, World War Hulk.
Yeah.
Well, what else can you do? Yeah. But it's saying that the only way they could do it.
It would not be more.
Yeah. I mean, they did parts of it in Ragnarok already, right?
Well, I mean, that's part of what makes it so frustrating is that it was like right there.
Yeah.
It was.
He's fucking pulled the trigger.
Dangling in front of us, but they were like, "Oh, we'll dial it back and make it about Thor again."
Because he could have gone to a different planet, you know. He could have kept going. The World Breaker Hulk. I don't know. They're probably saving him for the Thunderbolts or something. Get the Red Hulk and the Abomination and all that good stuff. And the Spatial Agent. So it's gonna be the Avengers versus the Thunderbolts? Who knows?
With the Thunderbolts, we got the Dark Avengers, we got the Young Avengers, we got...
You think they're gonna do the Illuminati?
There's like... Well, in the Eternals, of course.
Oh no, wait, they can't do Illuminati. Iron Man is dead already.
Oh yeah. But there's gonna be another one, and who knows? It's gonna be what's her face, right? There's gonna be
Pepper Potts.
A couple Iron Men coming out of this, right? Like for sure, there's Iron. Well, we've already seen Ironheart, and then there's his daughter, right? And then there's what's her face too, Riri. Who's gonna have a show too, right?
Yeah.
She has an iron suit, like.
Too many iron
It'll
in
be
your diet might
to
kill you.
Like, it's not just gonna be like how it is in the comics, where like sometimes they'll just pass the mantle off to somebody else, and it's like there's a new Captain America. It's gonna be like their own spin on things, which is kind of what it should be, you know. Like let them respect what the character was, and then build off of it. I think that's kind of neat.
That'd be cool, man. Cool, brother. So that was Shang-Chi.
Sean, that's like your name being Michael and you changing it to Michael.
Me from Juan to John, so John Zombie.
Hey, is Juan short for?
What happened?
People want to know. Is Juanathon?
Juanathon? All day, every day.
Short for Juanathan.
Wanda. I got the sparkles.
Uh-oh. You got the vision. Alright.
Alright, kiddos. Thank you for...
Let's hit them with the outro then.
Thank you for spending your one day, one night, one love, one peace. For the zombie and the world-renowned Star Fox player #1, the Hitman. This is and has been a Around the Marvel World podcast.